Yeah.
Let's go. We got GB right here, tapped in right here. And Merced just got done finishing the show. Did his shit. While he was doing the show, man, he got hella love. But how does it feel getting so much love? Did you ever see yourself getting shit like this?
Nah, I never knew that my own section had this much love for me until today. You know what I'm saying?
Why you say that? You feel like it was a lot of hate?
I mean, there's always a lot of hate, you feel me? You know how it is. Even the most hate, I believe, comes from your own section. So just to see that love, it hit different, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we're so busy, caught up in our work, that we don't get to sit back and just, you know, enjoy what we created. So to see what we created today was love.
That's right. Talk to me about the event. What inspired it?
Okay, so what inspired this event is I was locked up in the pen, and my boy Sambo from the Nickerson Gardens, he came up to me one day and he was like, "Hey, you rap?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You know my boy Top Dog?" And basically he's like, "My boy Top Dog does a Christmas give back every year out there in the Nickersons. When you get out, you should go through." So we both paroled. We ended up linking up on the streets. I took a trip to LA to Watts, pulled up to the Nickersons, and pulled up to that free toy drive show. And I was inspired from that moment. It was like Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, Travis Scott, and just to see what Top Dog did.
The Christmas giveaway, correct?
Yeah, yes sir.
Yeah.
And just to see what he did and give back to his community, I was like, bro, I ain't got no money right now. I'm fresh out the pen. I ain't got no music career, no hope, no nothing. But I have faith. So with that, I just carried on through my career, and I was like, I think it's that time. So I brought it to the hood, you feel me? And the city ain't always really, you know, supported us with, you know, such activities and events like these. But I was actually surprised to make it happen, you feel me? After all the little you know, obstacles, you feel me? It was dope to make it happen and to give back, and hopefully we get bigger every year.
That's right. I want to talk about you being Latino in the rap game. Have you ever had to face any obstacles because of who you were?
Facts, yes.
Talk to me about one of the biggest obstacles you have faced.
I believe, well, you mean as we all know it, hip hop is a black sport, you feel me? Whether we like it or not, it's a black sport. I do believe that Latinos took a big, you know, impact in it, you feel me? The big puns and stuff like that back in the day. I've been following hip hop, you feel me? I'm Mexican, so everybody always like, you know, you Mexican, you know what you know about rap and hip hop. But
Yeah.
I've been studying this since as far as I can remember, you feel me? Since we were kids. You know what I mean? I studied the Death Rows, the Biggies, the Eminems, the Jay-Z's, both coasts, the 3-6 Mafias, all that, you feel me? I'm all the way around versatile, so I'm able to distinguish good music from bad music. And you know, I took the skill that I got, you feel me? I put it into music, people loved it. But there's always those spectators who believe that, you feel me, Latinos shouldn't have a spot in hip hop for whatever reason. To me, if a certain race, whether it's Mexican, white, Asian, if they could do it good, you feel me, it's more power to them. So I definitely got to face that obstacles and break doors down. Nothing that I'm complaining about, you feel me? It's always I love the grind and putting that extra effort, you feel me? It's easy for, you feel me, an artist to go up and make it overnight, but I never had a problem with taking the stairs for being Latino or Mexican. You feel me? It's gonna take me a little longer, but we finna get there.
No, for sure. I feel it. And I want to talk about also, now that we're touching base on you being Latino, I remember one time we had made a post and you say you're one of the few Latino artists who doesn't say the N-word in the raps. And we have posted that again, and you got hella love from people, you know, pretty much saluting you because of that.
Yes.
Now keep it real. Is that a word that you say when you're around the homies? Because when I talk to rappers, they'll admit, yeah, when I'm with the homies, I'll say it. But in my raps, you know, out of respect, I won't say it.
So this is the story behind that. You feel me? Growing up, you know, I'm a hip hop fanatic. You feel me? The N-word is a big term.
A big filler.
A big term in their vocabulary. You feel me? A filler. Everybody says it. So I grew up using that word on a day-to-day basis with the homies at school, singing along to certain rap songs. And I carried that my entire life up until I went to the county jail when I was 18. When I went there, I used it. Older homies was like, bro, we ain't black. We don't use that word here. We don't use the word bitch here. You feel me? There's no bitches around. You got to learn some respect. learn how to carry yourself in a more professional manner, you feel me? Us people from, you know, up north, we carry ourselves in a more professional manner than that, you feel me? So little by little they began, you know what I'm saying? I just got rid of that word from my vocabulary. And you know what I mean?
So you don't say it at all, completely?
I try my best not to, just out of habit. But you know, it slips out here and there, you feel me, when I'm with the homies. But in the booth, that's first and foremost, I don't put that in my lyrics, just out of respect to our people. And I'm not saying that nobody else should, you feel me, to each his own. I'm just saying that's why I don't use it, because, you know, when I got locked up, the homies is like, bro, we don't use that word because we're Mexican. We leave that to the Africanos, and so be it. And that's what it was, you know. You got no choice but to respect it, and I respect it to this day.
That's right. And while I was out here, a lot of people were giving you Nipsey Hussle comparisons. And I know in the past you said while you were locked up, you were listening to his music. And now that I see you out here giving back, it's kind of like Nipsey Hussle vibes. Like he would do the same thing, give back to his community. So is it safe to say that, like, you know, his sound kind of inspired you? And if so, what other artists now in today's genre or today's day do you find inspiration in?
Nah, most definitely. Nipsey Hussle was definitely a big inspiration to me, especially during the time of his passing. That was an artist that I was really into. I was kind of running around aimless in the streets. I didn't have a blueprint, you feel me, to follow the street.
Print.
Yeah, exactly. Red print, you feel me? I didn't have, you know, those steps to follow, you feel me? All the streets teach you is, you know, you're cool if you go to jail.
Right.
You're cool if you do some time, or you die for the set. And yeah, that's all we taught. So he was like, nah, man, there's more to life. You feel me? Go get some money, go give back to your community,
that's
go
right.
Put your people in position. And up until that point, I was kind of unaware of all that. So once I heard that, I was like, man, that's facts. So I took his teachings, through his music, I applied it, and that's what I'm trying to do to this day. During this time of passing, that was an artist that I was heavily influenced. That was my favorite rapper at the time. I'm a big fan of just music itself, so I get a new favorite artist all the time, you feel me? But you find me listening to a lot of, you know, versatile. I don't want to leave nobody out, but if I could just go on my phone and play some, it would probably be like Lil Bean, Snow the Product, Burner.
Wow, I didn't expect that one.
Snow the Product, Burner.
You actually slapped Snow the Product?
My first show, bro, I went to a Snow the Product show in Modesto, and I knew like all the words, and not even because of that, bro, because you feel me, I'm more of a type, like, you got to tell me something in your music. It's cool to rap about all the shit you rap about, but I want something that I'm a feel, I'm a relate to. Check this out, and this is a big thing right here. So when you go to prison, right, and you're a rapper, and you rap to the OGs, the lifers, whether they're essays, blacks, homies, you know, you want something that they gonna feel, they gonna relate to. You feel me? You want that real. Everybody's in there. You feel me? Come from similar backgrounds. So that's the type of shit that I like listening to. So if you on a beat and it slap, like, all right, cool, but take that beat out and rap it to me a cappella. Let me see what you're really saying. If you ain't really saying much, I'm not really gonna fuck with it. I'm like, yes, it's Reggie, you feel me?
No,
I want some shit that I'm gonna feel. And that's kind of how I feel like a lot of my raps are, you feel me? Not every single one of them, you feel me? But a lot of them, I try to put some meaning behind it.
That's right. What's some unexpected features we could expect from you? Some exclusives maybe you got?
Features, as far as features, man. Shit, man, me and Burner got something in the vault, man. Me, Burner, and Deuce, man. A lot of people been waiting on that, but it's slap, man. Y'all gotta wait on it. It's just unexpected, you feel me? I might be here today. I might be in the studio somewhere with a big artist tomorrow, so there's no telling what to expect, you feel me? This life's full of surprises.
Are you open to working with any artists?
I would be like, it gotta make sense. It gotta make sense, you feel me? Because of course every artist would want to feature from any artist, but I would just feel like it gotta make sense, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily gotta be like the price is right. It's more like, is the talent there? Or is the fan base there, you feel me? Is it gonna make sense? Yeah, I'm more than open to you feel me?
All right, I know you had tapped in with Lil Maru when you're out there with the Backpack Boys in San Diego. Can we see any more features with a Southern California artist?
Shout out Lil Maru,
confirmed. I mean, the Raza, as far as the Raza?
As far as the Raza, I mean, I can't really say too much, like, you you know, what features is to expect, you feel me? I'm more than willing to, you know.
Maybe you were like a CNG or like, you know, just Southern California. It's not necessarily on some street shit, but just Southern California raza in general.
I mean,
like a Lil Maru. Them type of rappers.
Yeah, Lil Maru hard. I'll Lil Maru, you feel me? CNG go crazy. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, you never know what to expect, you feel me? So if I'm more than open to hear any suggestions, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. Hell yeah. Anything you want to leave the people with?
Nah, man. Well, shit, this is GB, also known as Ghetto Boy, you feel me?
Oh, you know what? Also, I wanted to ask if you give some game to the young raza, you know, just trying to make it out.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, if you young and Mexican or any other race, you feel me? I just say Mexican because I was a young Mexican in the hood. No role model, no guidance, no management, you feel me? You just gotta find a blueprint that's out there, man, and follow those steps. You feel me? It's possible. Anything's possible. It ain't gonna happen overnight. It ain't gonna happen in a year, maybe. It's gonna happen if the talent's there and the grind matches it. You feel me? But it's definitely grind over talent. You gotta outgrind yourself. You gotta be working when nobody else is. So you could definitely, you know what I'm saying? Definitely put your name out there. You feel me?
Oh, for sure.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Well, there you have it, GB. Appreciate you tapping in with us, bro.